I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. The second of two men responsible for a fatal beating that happened when they were teenagers 15 years ago was sentenced for his role in the crime this morning in Ulster County Court. Daniel Malik was given the maximum sentence of 15 years to life in connection with the bludgeoning death of Joey Martin in Kerhonkson back in 1996. At his sentencing, Malik claimed he'd been framed. An accomplice, Alex Barsky, pleaded guilty to manslaughter in 2008 and was sentenced to 3 1/3 to 10 years in prison. Prosecutors say Malik and Barsky beat Martin to death with a pipe as an act of revenge. Martin had allegedly stolen from Barsky. Malik is already serving a 20 years to life prison term in Attica for a 1997 murder in Sampsonville. His sentence for the Martin murder will begin once the prior sentence ends. State police believe a discarded cigarette was the likely cause of the fire that claimed the life of two brothers who lived and worked at a horse training facility in Ulster County Wednesday night. The fire destroyed a bungalow at the Rockmount Equestrian Center in Mount Marion. The victims had recently emigrated from Honduras. A neighbor had spotted the flames and called 911, but responding firemen had no chance of saving the men inside. Investigators believe the fire started in a back bedroom. The mood will be somber this Monday night in Newburgh, where members of the City Council will adopt a budget for next year that will contain a hefty number of employee layoffs and a huge tax increase. City firefighters picketed prior to Thursday night's council work session, but in the end, council members put a resolution on the table that includes the loss of 59 jobs and a 71% property tax hike for homeowners. The jobs of 12 paid firemen will be lost. The work session was a quiet one compared to past emotional budget meetings where the residents apparently resigned to the city's dismal financial situation. New York State gained about 40,000 private sector jobs in the month of October, according to the State Department of Labor, but any move towards strong economic recovery has yet to be reflected in the unemployment numbers here in the Hudson Valley and Catskills. The jobless rate was 7.6% in Orange County in October, virtually unchanged from last October. Sullivan County's October unemployment rate was 8.5%, the same as a year ago, but up 0.3 from September. The jobless rate in Ulster County was 7.4%, down 0.2 from October of 2009. And two rivals from the past will renew acquaintances Saturday night in a football game that'll feature plenty of tradition. Army and Notre Dame will do battle at a place with plenty of history of its own, Yankee Stadium. The Army Black Knights are already bowl eligible with a record of 6-4. And a victory over the Fighting Irish would add more luster to this year's Army season. The importance of the game and the tradition hasn't been lost on Army coach Rich Ellerson.
It's one of those iconic, just Notre Dame football, Army football, Yankee Stadium. That's American sport. All three of those things on the same day. Wow, what a neat opportunity.
Tomorrow's game will be televised nationally by NBC beginning at 7:30 p.m. After Notre Dame comes the all-important Army-Navy game. Then, for the first time in a long time, Army is expected to be invited to a bowl game. We're headed towards a weekend of sunshine, but it won't warm up all that much. Saturday, temperatures will be topping out at around 50 degrees under a mostly sunny sky. More sunshine for Sunday, but it'll be a bit cooler with the highs not expected to get out of the 40s. Make Record Online your source for all the breaking news and get a handle on all that's going on by picking up the weekend editions of the Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.